Well, hello everyone to this Raid Shadow Legends video, and I know I said in the last summoning session that that was the smallest summoning ever, but I am going to beat it today by one because I'm only going to be summoning 2 shards. I was unable to get the sacred shard I mentioned in my, the void shard I mentioned in my previous video. I'm at a place now in the faction wars that I cannot proceed any further. I've done all I could do. I did manage to gain some points, but it turns out that it's only 1 point per battle, and I was 3 points short, and I was only able to do 2 battles. So I'm done. I'm done with the game tonight, and I am very frustrated, but I want to try and make this upbeat and try and make this as funny as I can, although I'm not really great with humor, but we're going to do the best we can do. Let's see what kind of bull garbage we can pull out of here. Let's see what kind of stuff that Flare's going to throw at me. If we were gambling people and wanted to do gambling, which is probably illegal in most of the world, I would say that I would get at least 1 rare that I already have. And probably if I got any epics or legendary, it'll be a repeat. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see what we get. First, summoning. Okay, I am surprised. Okay, I'm speechless. Give me a minute to process. This is gonna take a second. Wow. Okay. I did not expect that at all. Oh boy. Okay, I'm bleh. I'm out of words. What did we end up with? We've got an attack champion. She attacks 1 enemy 4 times, ignores 50% of enemy defense. Nice. Attacks an enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 25% weakened debuff for 2 turns. Has a 50% chance of removing 2 random buffs from the target, grants an extra turn. Okay. Places a revive on death debuff. How come this sounds familiar? Maybe somebody was talking about this champion recently. Places a revive on death buff on this champion for 2 turns at the beginning of each round. So does that mean with each fight or each round in each fight? Because that's pretty cool. And then you get another one. Okay, so this one can keep coming back and annoying whoever you're fighting. That's pretty neat. I like that. I have to test that out. Increases ally attack on all dungeons by 25%. Well, you heard it here. I was speechless, lost for words. I was not expecting a legendary. I don't know how she's rated. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you think that this is a very good pull or not. I don't know anything about this champion, although I think somebody was talking about her in a video I watched recently. She looks interesting. I'm stunned. Let's try the next one. Ah, there's the rare. I knew there had to be one, but it's one I don't have. Mr. Shaved 6-pack chest over here, part of the undead hordes. Let's see, what do we have? We've got attacks an enemy, 30% chance of placing a sleep debuff for a turn. Okay. Was this guy needed for a fusion recently? He's a defense champion. Interesting. Attacks all enemies, 75% chance of placing a 25% decrease attack for 2 turns. That's pretty good, I think. 30% increased defense on all allies for 2 turns, and a block debuffs on all allies for 2 turns. So this is a very good support type champion. And an ally protection buff on all allies for 2 turns. Places a block damage buff on this champion for 1 turn. But only if you have somebody by the name of Temptress, which I don't think I can click on here, so I gotta find out who Temptress is. I don't think I have Temptress. And we have ally HP in all battles, 25%. You know what? It has been not a very fun time for the last few weeks with this game, and I am at a loss for words. And not unhappy with that pull at all. I'd like to do one more for you. I'd love to do this ancient shard, but unfortunately I have no money. Maybe I'll pause the video and come back and do one more, just a bonus ancient shard pull, just for the heck of it, even though it's not a double rate. Let's see what kind of points that gave us. Maybe we'll get some money and we can put it towards that. So here we go with our demon spawn. Crutexa. That's my first legendary demon spawn. I might be able to proceed with the demon spawn faction crypt. We'll have to see how she handles. She's an attack champion, so she might be squishy, but that's a pretty decent amount of defense that she has and a good amount of HP. Looks like her critical damage has actually been boosted by quite a bit. It's 63% instead of the normal 50%. And I think she has a little more resistance. That's pretty cool. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. I don't know if she's a good champion or not. I don't care. It's a void legendary, and doesn't matter. Legendary is a legendary. So even if she's the worst one in the world, it's still probably better than any of my other champions that I currently have and I'm working with. So I'm not complaining. Seducer. Okay, so we got good defense, weak attack, low HP, everything else about standard, resistance at 40. Okay. Not bad. And he wants to be with this lady called Temptress. Is that of the same faction, or is that somebody else, I wonder? Is that's Sorceress. Excuse me a minute while I try to figure out. Oh, I do have Temptress. Okay, so here's Temptress. And she's an attack champion. Not bad on the defense for her. She does stealing random buff. Placing a leech debuff, increase attack, increase crit rate if Seducer's on the team. Okay, so she gets full use if you have Seducer, otherwise she's kind of just not much use to her, I suppose. But comment below and let me know what you think. What's your opinion? Have you tried that duo? Are they worth having? Do you rather use this guy alone by himself? Because he has a lot of good kit outside of having her on the team, so let me know what you think. I'm kind of curious, and let me know what you think of this very strange, very short poll with its surprise that I was really not expecting at all. I had nothing but a negative attitude. Looks like I got a whole bunch of silver. What do you guys think? You guys want to have at least one ancient poll? Kind of round it off with that. I don't know if I want to do more than one. I want to save the rest of the ancients for the next double rate. I could do 3. I mean, I get these all the time, so I mean, I know that's, but I mean, I'm always doing all the rewards, but I don't know if it's worth it. I'm doing 1 at least. Wow, I'm having some lag with the game tonight, so either the servers are a little sleepy or they're getting ready to have some downtime. Now, what do we get? Honor Guard, have that guy already. Let's go ahead and blow all 3. Why not? I know it's stupid, it's not a double rate event, and I know it's stupid because of the lag we're having right now. It's not really going to be much fun to watch, but just want to make this a little more worthwhile than just 2. Master Butcher, have this guy. I can use these guys to get points for that fragments, and I can also use them for food. And I've got somebody here that I don't have, so it was worth it for me. Mystic Hand. I have not ever heard of this guy. What do you guys think of him? Put a comment down below. Support champion. Attacks an enemy 30% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. Attacks an enemy steals 2 random buffs. Okay. Heals the ally with lowest HP by 15%, then equalizes the HP levels of all allies. That's interesting. I've never seen anything like that. Now let's see what his actual rates are and what kind of faction that guy is in. Okay, well that's pretty much it. I'm going to check and see what kind of points I got. We'll do a little more unveiling of our Kreela Witch Arm. So this is a Dark Elf, which is interesting because I'm in the Dark Elf Crypt right now, so if I had some money I could work on him. He got some pretty good defense. Attack's not bad. Everything else seems standard. Resistance is... oh, he's got 10 accuracy. I don't know if that's normal, but I guess, yeah. Interesting. Guy looks very strange. I don't know what to think about that, but there you go. That's our 2 official summoning to go with the event, which makes this a very small summoning event, but we got some really good pulls that way. And then we did 3 unofficial outside of a double rate event ancient shards, and that's what we got. And we got another 5 of these Kreela Witch Arm fragments. So that's probably about as far as I'm going to get with her. I don't know if I'll be able to get any more fragments or not. So you can see where I'm at. I've got 40 of her and 7 of this guy. Starting to see his horns. I already got Hordens, so that's the end of this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you got. I'm kind of curious. Did you get a legendary, and are you happy with what you got? If you like this video, give it a thumb up. If you didn't, give it a thumb down. If you give it a thumb down, let me know what I did wrong, what I can do to improve. I'd like to do better for you. So, give me some feedback, give me some suggestions. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.